Hello. Psalm 7, the God of Justice. I wonder if you have heard anyone say this or perhaps thought it yourself. I don't like the God of the Old Testament. He's so full of wrath. He's angry. He judges people. Personally, actually, I'm glad there is God. God is a judge. It gives me hope. Let me explain. In Psalm 7, David prays, "Arise, O Lord, in your anger." Why does he want God to show his anger? If you read on in the psalm, you'll see it's because of the rage of my enemies, because of the violence of the wicked. There's a lot of evil, violence, rage in our world, and so often those who do it get away scot-free. So, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, there's been intermittent warfare for the last 20 years. Rape and the taking of women as sexual slaves, using them as weapons of war, have become everyday occurrences. Will those wicked soldiers, and some civilians who've done these crimes, ever face punishment for what they've done? In North Korea, 300,000 people are imprisoned for merely thinking differently to the government. And sometimes not because of what they've done, but simply because they're relatives of someone who's done something. That includes 50,000 Christians. And many of these people will never be released from prison and will die there. In Bangladesh, 600,000 Rohingya people live in the world's largest refugee camps. Their villages were burnt, people were killed, they were thrown out of their own country, Myanmar, Burma. Why? Why? It was simply because they had a different religion. They were Muslims. Think of the many murders and other crimes that go unsolved. Maybe we might think of the parents of Madeleine McCann. Maybe at last they'll have some justice. But will it bring their daughter back? There is a huge amount of unresolved injustice in our world. And if we're really human, if we're really being what we're made to be, then we should be concerned, and in a right way, be angry that deep, dark wickedness goes unpunished, at least in this life. There is justice in this world. In our country, we normally assume that will happen. But there are many places where the courts are corrupt, and the judges are afraid of the rich and powerful, and bribing police is an everyday fact. But I have hope. I have hope because of God. Without God, there is no hope. Faced with suffering and unfairness in this world, all the atheists can say is, life is tough, and shrug their shoulders. But with the God of the Bible, who searches our hearts and minds, there is a righteous judge and there is hope. One day, those who've committed monstrous crimes, and in fact everyone, will have to answer for them. I have hope because there is a day of judgment.